What's up?
Tony, what's going on with all this drone stuff?
Dude, drones are flying around.
Well, maybe we should talk about it.
Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Trailside Dukes. Appreciate you being here with us. Yeah, so what's with these drones?
Well, flipping through stuff. I'm not a big social media guy, but this one thing came up, and it's about Aaron Rodgers being on the Pat McAfee show, and Aaron brought up that they're having some weird sightings in New Jersey. Like drones, UFOs, whatever,
All sorts of flying objects.
flying stuff. So,
Probably not Aaron Rodgers' touchdown passes.
well, not many for the Jets. No, no.
What do you got? What are you bringing over here? You got the story?
I will,
I'll move this closer
we'll
so
joke
everybody can hear you.
about Rodgers' off-field antics. I still have, being a big Packers fan, I still have a ton of respect and revere for, his play for the Packers. Won a Super Bowl.
Sure, he was great. He was great. I
he-
think he's getting a little strange, though.
For his era, he's going to be considered one of the top quarterbacks that have played. But yeah, he does weird stuff. Goes, to South America and hangs out in a cave for a while, and he's a different thinker for sure.
The water, they were all drinking like something with the.
I know.
I don't know. Crazy.
Here's what he's talking about with these UFOs, and they do have some like video footage of stuff flying around. Could be kids, right? They joked about
drones
that.
or UFOs, or
Well, they don't
both.
know.
They don't know what it is.
They don't know. But Rodgers went on, and he said so he's into this like possibly contacting aliens, and he's got a process for this. He calls it like on Friday night he might do his 5E experience.
Wait,
So
Rodgers does this?
Yeah.
Like he's trying to communicate with UFOs.
Yes, he does this. It's where you have a big meditation circle, and then you call in the aliens, and you use green lasers to bring them in. So, and he was serious talking about this.
No way.
He's serious.
He's not.
Maybe maybe he's onto something, Corey. You got a drone.
I don't do the circle, whatever it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So he tries to communicate with them. And that was it, huh?
He's out there.
Wow.
He's an alien talker.
Jeez. Okay.
Yep. I would definitely like maybe call in those aliens and the drones, whatever, and maybe they just catch his ball midair and just go right to, a receiver.
One of his boys.
Grab the ball.
Okay.
Zoop it in there. There's no rules against that.
I don't know. They almost pulled off a victory the last game, but
You know what?
same old losing season.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Tough for the Jets, right?
Oh well.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next year. I think Rodgers will be the starting quarterback for that Vikings team in Minnesota, but we'll see what happens.
We will see.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk some college football. We've got a few things.
Wait a second, Corey.
What?
We were just talking NFL. I'd like to slide right into some NFL.
You
action.
want more NFL?
I want
Sorry.
NFL.
All right. What? I didn't think there was anything interesting to talk about in the NFL.
Corey, stop.
Oh gosh.
Corey, stop it.
Here we go.
Like,
No, not my head. You wear that.
you don't want to mess your hair up?
Nope. I don't need that. That looks better on you anyways.
I know. So the Packers
So
are
you're
playing
getting out the cheese.
the Sea Chickens this Sunday. Big game. Packers favored by 3 points. Seahawks, they're on a win streak. They're currently first in the NFC
Where's
West.
this game going to be at?
Seattle.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Scene of the Fail Mary game.
Yeah. Well, they got refs this time. They're not on strike, so I think the
You went
Packers
to
got
one
a
of those
chance.
games, didn't
Jack
you?
and I were at that game.
You were at the Fail Mary
we were
game.
at the Fail Mary game. Yep, that was wild. We were
What was
walking,
that like?
We were walking from the stadium to the hotel, which wasn't far away, and we walked by like some TV stores, like 2 different TV stores, and the news is playing, the sports is playing, but they never showed the replay of that, in the end zone. Never showed
Really?
it. Which, if you're a Sea Chickens fan and stuff, why would you? Because that's just, propagating that the Packers really won. But that was a fun atmosphere. Really cool. It'd be fun to go to, but I don't have the money.
Well, We can watch it on TV in the comfort of our own home, right?
Cheers to that, my friend.
Yeah.
Go Packers.
Are you going to be wearing the cheese head while you watch it?
Dude, I wear the cheese head.
Is that the only thing you wear during the game?
I throw the Packers brick, Corey. I might throw it at
the Packers brick.
Yes. Hey.
Oh.
Corey.
Did you have the Packer brick at the Fail Mary game that you went to?
Brick. Oh, we had everything. Yep. Jack was wearing the big Packer sombrero.
What's that about?
I'll see if we can
I don't know the sombrero. What's that about?
There's a famous fan that's in the end zone, and the players jump up and do the Lambeau leap. And he's out there with the sombrero.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I've never seen the sombrero.
Yeah, I got a duplicate in Jack.
Maybe they should do more leaps.
He was only like in third grade, so it pretty much covered his whole body. But yeah, so like Corey, like if you were the TV, and I just
right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's the brick.
So super fun, right?
Have you had to throw the brick a lot?
The Packers, the Detroit game. Detroit's tough.
Oh,
Detroit's one of the top two teams. You know what I mean?
Looks like you took a bite out of that brick during that game.
I mean, I might find a real brick.
There's
here
a couple
in a second.
holes in the back of that thing too.
But played Detroit. Detroit, one of the top teams in the NFL, and they lost. It was a close battle, which I liked. They're playing the top team in the NFC.
Yep.
Tight and. So, make the playoffs and see what happens. Last time the Packers won the Super Bowl, they were a wild card team. A lot of wild card teams win, Corey. I don't know if you knew that.
They can make the run, yeah.
You make the run.
Get hot at the end.
Sometimes the bye week doesn't help you out.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. So, it's pretty fun. I do like, just kind of running through.
Oh, he's getting his glasses on. Games. Here we go.
I know. Yeah, so some fun games, right? And this is the wrong paper, Corey. So we're going to toss that out. So, who do the Dolphins got?
Who do they play at Houston this weekend? Yeah.
Okay.
So that could be a good one. That's an important one. Every game's an important one for them to see if they can make it. But I don't know if they will.
Do we care who the Vikings have?
I don't know who the Vikings have. No, sorry, I don't know. I don't pay attention. I don't know a lot. I've been so busy this week with work stuff. I don't know what's going on with them.
You didn't even shave, man. You got the Indiana Jones stuff going on.
Yep.
Okay. The only other thing I would talk about, like NFL wise, is super proud of my fantasy football team.
Okay.
When we did the draft, I got the lowest draft rating. Of course, I took Joe Burrow, who's coming off an injury last season, and people were like, I took Jamar Chase, who at that time was injured. You know what I mean? So whatever, the computer's like saying this and that. And we picked up this season the running back for the Cincinnati
Brown.
And the last 4 weeks, we've played those three. Their offense is on fire.
Yeah.
Of course, their defense is not good.
Right.
They've lost a bunch of games, although they beat Dallas, but who doesn't beat Dallas, right? And so, by the way, did you see how that game ended with Dallas losing?
Yeah, I did.
So they blocked the punt, and then one of the Cowboys guys goes to retrieve it, and he miffs it.
Hits his hands.
Cincinnati recovers, and Joe goes down the field, throws that hitch to Jamar, and he takes it in for the touchdown. But, gosh, between those three guys, we scored like 60-some, I think actually like 80, 90 points. And then with our other guys, we got like 160 points. So we're one of the top scoring teams. And I'm telling you, like there's a chemistry, like fantasy football.
You coming after the boys in the fantasy group here?
I'm telling the fantasy people.
This is their warning,
next year.
Here we go.
Pretty cool. If you can pick a high-powered offense, get the quarterback, receiver, and a running back, man, you're scoring points.
Yeah.
Go Bengals. And Packers.
Good luck in your playoffs.
We got a bye week this week.
Wow.
I know. We got a bye. We're that ranked high. Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Good for you.
I know. I don't think Nick made the playoffs. Neither did Murray or Odenthal.
Be nice. We're friendly here, aren't we?
I know. You got to rub it in a little bit.
You got to be friends of the trail, man.
I'm a friend. I'm a friendly guy. Stop it.
Can we talk college football now?
Yes. Done NFL.
All right. We have a few things.
Oh, wait. Just kidding.
Dude, we've got new coaches. We've got senators getting involved. We've got the FCS. Let's talk FCS.
Let's do it.
Playoffs.
Let's do.
Basically, all the top 8 teams have won so far, so they're all playing each other now.
Yep, fun.
Top 8 seeds. They're playing 4 games, right? Highest seed as the home team. Idaho plays at Montana State.
Friday night, tough game.
Could be very tough. Yeah,
it will be tough.
Yeah.
But you know what? I know the Vandals played them like October and got just waxed. But they didn't have their quarterback guy. They had a few injuries on defense. They're in full swing, and Montana State's had a bye. And you know what? You got a shot. Go Vandals.
Never know.
Super fun. I'm going to tell you, I went to the game last Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Vandals game. And super fun. You go to this hotel after the game, and
yes.
Coach Eck is there. He's hanging out.
He's right there.
I sat there probably for 10 minutes and talked to him just like this. And I'm like, what's your background?
Did you ask him about cheeseburgers?
No. Although you can tell he's had a few. And but really fun. He said his dad was a high school coach, basketball coach, college. He moved around a lot as a kid.
Oh yeah.
He was in the New Jersey area for a while. Maybe he's seen some of those drones or aliens, whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
But he's a super personable guy, and he likes just hanging out, talking to.
Especially after a win.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, super fun.
I've seen him after a loss, but he still showed up and talked to everybody in the room.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah, it was awesome. One of the things, just talking to one of the U of I reps that's kind of associated with there, I'm like, why does he just come out and just hang out? Like, first he talks to all the boosters right in the big room, but then he just comes over and hangs out at the bar and just talks to people. And I was talking to one of the guys, and he said, he's with 21-year-olds like a lot of the day.
True.
So it really resonated because he's like with 21-year-olds, which our sons are 21, and they're fun to hang out with, and they're kind of dingbirds and stuff. And then you go and hang out with people your own age, and that's what he said he does on days like that. After the game, he likes to just hang out and talk to people.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
So go Vandals.
Definitely.
Let's go.
Yep. So we'll give an update on that next week and see where we're at with the playoff race there.
Okay.
From one coach to the next, Bill Belichick got hired on at UNC. Mm-hmm. So thought that was kind of interesting.
Super interesting.
Your thoughts on him coaching at the college level?
I read a little bit about it, right? And he's touting that he can get these kids because, now it's all about the transfer portal, right? So
they can transfer almost mid-season now without sitting.
I agree. It's terrible. But UNC's hoping, and and Belichick's touting it hey, you come to UNC, I've got a pipeline, I can give you all the skills. So UNC's, they're thinking outside the box. And Belichick also said his dad coached football there in the 50s. He did. So he ran around there as a kid and stuff. So that is kind of cool. You know what I mean? Plus, I'll throw in there that Bill's Croatian. So, you don't want to mess with those Croats.
Well, I was thinking a couple different things. I mean, some of his former players in the NFL are like, could you imagine him being a coach there? This is before he actually took it, and they're like, like him trying to recruit people, and they were, Brady and them were like, well, you can come here if you want. We don't really want you, but if you want to give it a try, what the hell?
He seems pretty stiff. It'll be interesting to see how he relates to those 21-year-olds.
Well, all I'll say is that I don't think he's going to have a problem recruiting because, he's got a girlfriend that's in her mid-20s, and
is she going to college there?
He recruited her, so I'm sure he's going to do just fine.
Jeez. Okay, Bill.
Yep, he's going to do great.
And we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if Sanders jumps from Colorado to the NFL.
I don't think he will, but
dude, something about his son getting drafted. Could it be could it be Dallas? Could it be wherever you get a package deal, dad and the son?
Yeah,
I wouldn't put it past. I think the odds are good.
Could be interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Well, here's another thing that was quite interesting.
Okay.
That came through that I saw. Senator in Ohio is trying to pass a bill where you can't plant a flag in the middle of the Ohio Stadium there on game day. So let's see. I wrote down some notes here. Ohio Senator Josh Williams.
Need my glasses?
Nope.
Okay.
He's proposing the bill for, illegal flag planting is what it would be. It's going to be called the Ohio Sportsmanship Act. Oh. And so here's the thing. Get this, Tony. Violation of the act would incur a 5th-degree felony, which is also a fine of $2,500 and between 6 to 12 months of imprisonment.
That's terrible.
For planting a flag on their field.
No, that's taking it too
Isn't
far.
that crazy?
Although I will say this, right?
Come on, it's part of college sport. That's what makes the rivalries like. I get it, man. If you're pissed off because the other team plants a flag in the middle of your, hey, you know what? You didn't do the job.
I don't disagree.
Like, this is why we play.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
And I think it adds to the culture of the two schools that have a rivalry, especially major historic rivalry that those two schools have.
Don't be a sore loser.
Kind of interesting to see what will happen with this.
Yeah, I mean,
if it passes.
every state rivalry game has a trophy or something, right? You can't cry about not getting the trophy, so you get a flag planted on your field. Although I will say at Ohio State game, you got 110,000 people, so I don't know if you want to incite a riot,
right?
Which there was kind of a mini riot on the field, right, when Michigan planted.
Had to get a lot of law enforcement involved and pepper spray and all that stuff.
I would think Michigan people are laughing at this, right?
I bet they're just having a heyday for sure.
Yep.
That's funny.
Go college football.
Yeah.
Fun. I might plant a Perka flag in your yard.
Well, then I'll know who did it.
Well, I don't.
You don't care.
I don't care. I don't give a crap.
It's like, what did I lose? What game did I lose?
Dude, I'm just going to plant it right there.
When did the Packers play the Vikings next? Do you know? Is there one coming up?
Not 100% sure.
Maybe the winner of that game gets to plant a flag in front of the other person's yard.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
What do you think?
I like it.
You think you'd be planting one at Nick's house?
Well, I would, but I'd probably never get it back. It'd probably be...
He'd probably burn it. That's not a bad idea.
I could take a picture of it, you know what I mean, and then just take it. That's what I'll do.
Okay. That'll work.
Yeah.
Well, how about we stick with on the college front, but go basketball. You attended a local basketball game, right?
Oh yeah, this time I got the right paper, Corey.
That can help.
Pretty fun to follow Eastern, right? Our man Andrew Cook, who transferred from Carroll and is at Eastern, so I went with my buddy Brian, and we went and watched the game. Great little arena atmosphere.
Pretty fun there,
Super fun for a Wednesday night game.
Have you ever been there before?
Yes, it's been quite a few years.
Yeah.
But, fun. You can get a beverage, hang out, watch some great basketball. They were playing North Dakota. Andrew Cook scores 20 points.
Wow.
They beat him 87-81. It was a great game. You know what I mean? And Cook's the man. 5 rebounds. They played one of their best games that they had that season, which is what Coach Dan Munson said.
Yeah.
And Coach Dan Munson, kind of a Northwest guy too. He kind of got Zags on the map, and then Few goes from there and takes it amazing places.
Yeah.
But cool guy to have in the area and coaching good basketball. And got a cool picture with Andrew after the game.
I'll throw that up there.
Yeah, great kid. It seems like they have a really good camaraderie on the floor and play good defense. And so, yeah, I'm an Eagles fan. Go Eagles.
Well, and I know that snapped like a 6-game losing streak for them.
Yeah.
But during that losing streak, like the 6 games most of them were really close, and they're playing good teams.
Lost by 4 or 5 points to Utah. They're playing good teams.
Yeah.
So I like that. You want to play competitive teams in your non-conference schedule, and we'll see if it pays off for Eastern. I think it will.
Yep.
Fun.
Yep. You wanted to talk a little Zags basketball, didn't you?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Not much. I know they lost.
They did lose last weekend, double overtime, but then no games this week, so they have a week to prepare for UConn. So they'll be playing over at Madison Square Garden on this weekend on Saturday. So see how that goes. We got some pickleball in over the week, so hopefully Coach is
sweet,
refreshed and ready to go. So played a little pickleball a couple days ago and.
You know what?
Fun to battle.
It'll be another barometer, right? Big game.
Yeah.
East Coast. Go Zags.
Yep.
Fun.
Good trip. So we'll see.
Yeah.
They come back, and then they'll have a couple games next week.
Okay.
Before going into Christmas.
Fun.
So there you go. How about we do some I'm Mad? You want to do some I'm Mad? Are you mad about some stuff?
I'm feeling mad, Court.
Well, let's do it.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
All right, Tony, so tell us what you are mad about this week.
1 second, Corey.
You're taking your
belt off.
Okay, good. I thought it was going to be your pants. But you're taking your belt off.
See how long I'm struggling here? Because I got a new belt, Corey. I had this old belt. It got frayed. And so...
Wow, this is quite the...
So, like...
I feel like you could use that for mountain climbing.
I'm not a big shopper, right? So talking to my awesome wife... Man down.
Chucking decorations everywhere.
So, like my old one was simple. Like the old football belt, you just kind of cinch it, pull it through, whatever.
Oh, but, gotcha.
Went
a
little fancy. And,
okay.
So, it came in the mail. And
what kind of, do you want to, do we tell the viewers what the...
it's got this fancy system, right?
Okay, so you push it in.
You never know when you buy stuff online. Like it looks cool, right? Like I like that.
Looks great. Good
look. Looks great. But then there's this problem of like when I should have practiced. It's not going to
release. Like you have to go. I could see you running into the stall and you can't get your pants down.
Oh, I was mad. I was freaking mad. So like, God, what is going on? You got to like, which way do you push this button? And I was mad. So,
and for those of you that don't know Tony, like he's gonna. I will say this. See, this is a man that needs a belt to work properly. In very quick fashion because multiple stops a day, I would say.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Like this was terrible, and I still can't.
What is it? You got like a linchpin in there or something?
Some kind of like push it in, push it out. There's some release to like pull this part the belt.
I'm sure it's really easy.
Oh, there it is.
You gotta like that.
But you got it like when it's on, and then you gotta push this. So I just need practice, Corey. I'm not giving up on it.
Enough times of getting stuck in the stall. I'm thinking you're gonna figure it out quick.
I know.
It looks like it's just like a lever kind of thing.
I'm just gonna leave the belt up here, Corey, because if you make me more mad,
you're just gonna whack me with it.
I'm just gonna go old school belt.
Ooh, jeez.
Oh yeah.
You can't. Can you snap it? Ooh, it does snap. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Put your hand in there.
You want me to? I'll put my hand in there. Go for it.
Get out of here.
Go for it. It's my left hand.
Okay.
Go. Do it again.
Hang on. No. Okay. What are you mad about, Corey?
Oh, it's kind of a combination.
Dude, let it out.
It's kind of a combination of things. I'm just I got mad the other day because the clothes dryer decided to kick the bucket in the middle of me trying to get my clothes dry the other day. So kicks the bucket and I'm just that night fumbling through trying to figure out what kind of dryer are we gonna get, and it's just one of those things. And during this time of the year, you don't really plan for that to happen. There's never a good time for any home appliance.
Didn't you just get a new lawnmower this summer?
Yes, because the lawnmower kicked the bucket too. Everything's kicking the bucket.
Weed whacker?
Nope. I got a good one of those. Had a new dishwasher this last year too.
Geez.
Yeah,
wow.
So just never a good time. But it's just a little tough, getting around this time of the year when you plan, you budget for Christmas and making sure you can get friends and family. I like to give good gifts, and it's just this is kind of pumping the brakes on that.
Now you're giving plants.
So now I'm giving plants. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Happy holidays.
Thank you for the plant, by the way.
You're
really
welcome.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm upset about.
Sorry,
so no, it's okay. But we did have somebody write in that's mad.
Oh.
Yeah. This is actually a Major League Baseball player that's upset today.
Fun.
And remember, hey guys, if you're upset about something or you want to email us about your favorite burger joint, how many geese you could take in a cage fight, anything like that, anything you want to share with us.
You were 2 geese, by the way.
I think I started out with more than 2.
No, I think you said 2.
I don't know. I think I ended up with 6, and you said 50.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
2 geese could not kill you, Corey. You got to man up.
They weren't going to kill me.
Well,
it was just how many could you take in a cage fight. It's not like how many would it take to kill you.
Well, that was the
You got to remember the question.
How many would take you
No, it was how many could you take in a cage fight. You asked it.
You could only take 2.
For those of you that don't believe us, go back and watch the episode in season 1. But if you need to email us, it is trailsidedukes@gmail.com. Okay? This one comes from a man named Aaron Judge. Have you heard of him?
Yankees.
Yes.
Big dude.
Yes. So he's upset today, Tony.
I want to hear what he had to say.
Well, it looks like he's talking about, I'll just read it. He says, hey, Trailside Dukes, thanks for taking my email. I want to talk about Juan Soto and why I'm mad.
Yeah.
So he says Juan just scored a big league contract, $765 million for 15 years with the Mets.
Unbelievable.
So he says here, I'm only making $40 million a year. Juan's making $51 million a year playing our crosstown rival, and he jumped ship. And I don't know what to say. I'm just really upset. He's making more than me. I think I produce better numbers than he does, and that's all I have to say. Thanks for taking my email. Love you guys. Go Trailside Dukes. Aaron.
That's cool that Aaron wrote in.
Yeah.
Super cool. But you know what? Like, whatever. And whatever on the contracts.
That's
that
big.
That is an ungodly amount of money. $51 million a year for 15 years.
Well, Aaron said he was only making 40.
Yeah, I'm shedding no tears for Aaron. Like, whatever.
I don't know. So let me ask you this. Out of those two guys, which one would you take? Let's say if the amount was equal. It doesn't matter the amount. Which guy are you taking? Which guy do you want on your team?
I'm taking Ohtani.
He wasn't one of the guys.
I know, but I'm just telling you, if we're talking like high,
the top three,
Ohtani got a big one.
Top 3 is Juan Soto at $765 million, Ohtani at $700 million for 15 years.
Yeah.
And then next up would be Judge.
Well, Ohtani can pitch, although it is announced that he didn't pitch this last year. He won't pitch next year, so he might not ever pitch again. So if you're talking pure hitter, I think stat-wise still, Ohtani. Yeah, Soto had a good season. Judge had a good season. But, I don't even like to talk about it because
I don't ever like talking about the Yankees or any Yankee players or anything.
Hate the Yankees. At least going to the Mets, he's out of the Yankee organization and he's, on the National League side. But, it just kind of just makes me sick to think of how much money they're making, right? And I get it. 6 months work and, spring training, off season, whatever. They play a lot of games during the season, but you're playing a game you love. How much is enough? And I don't know. It'll never change. Those numbers will keep growing. Someone will get it, get it more next year. And it's just, it comes out of fans' pockets because they're paying an ungodly amount to go see a game. It's not like 20 years ago where you could take...
mad sounding like it's making you mad.
It is making me mad.
Fired up here.
Take your family to a game and frick, you're dropping
$8 hot dogs,
$1,000. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It makes me mad.
Yep. I like it. A double mad right there. Okay. A mad on top of a mad. It's a mad sandwich.
Well, cool that Aaron wrote in, but whatever.
Well, I don't know. I mean, between those two, I think I take Aaron. Even though he kind of had a little bit of a slump, I mean, he came through in playoff time, and he's a player.
Well, actually, Aaron.
But
Aaron
I agree.
Choked
Ohtani. I think Ohtani is
in the World Series.
The ball that he dropped.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing I wanted to mention also was that Juan, when he was in negotiations with the Yankees, he wanted his own suite.
He's a wild man.
His own suite. How would that go over to the rest of the team? That could get a little crazy.
Weird.
Yeah. So,
weird.
Anyways, well, thanks for writing in, Aaron.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if we have anything else. Do we have anything else?
I don't think we have anything else,
good.
Corey.
Okay.
Great show.
Well, hey, if you guys like what you're hearing, please share it with your friends and family. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. So you can get all the updates and you don't miss anything Trailside Dukes wise. We've got some merch.
Yep.
Holidays are coming, so you can order your merch. Just go to our website. You can go to the description.
website.
The links are right there. The website YouTube? For the shops.
But if don't they have to go to the YouTube and click on the description?
That's what I just said.
Okay.
Go to the description, click on the link.
You said website.
For the website, for the shop.
You're gonna make me mad.
Shop site.
Shop site?
Yeah.
Oh, when you click on the link, you go to the shop site.
The website.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
On the website.
Maybe you should create a website for us.
Maybe.
Then things would be easier.
I agree.
Maybe people could give us some money to get a website going.
We could use some money.
All right.
You need to get a new something here in the next few months.
A new something.
You got a snowblower?
I have a snowblower.
Okay.
I'm probably going to need a new one with the way my appliances are going.
Okay. So. Sorry, Corey.
All right. Well, we will talk to you guys next week. We'll have updates for you. Until then,
go Packers.